Okay, number one, when you see this kind of question, you know it's application of trigonometry. So during application of trigonometry, the first thing that they are going to test you, okay? So red is the concept, so the first thing they're going to test you is your sine rule, cosine rule.
Okay.
Okay, so sine or cosine rule is given. Remember, sine or cosine rule, when you have sine A over A is equals to
Sine B over B.
very good. Okay, or the cosine rule is A square equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. Okay, or if I want to make the cosine A the subject, if I want to make him the subject, this guy is not given, but so make sure you know how to use this guy. A square minus B square minus C square over negative 2BC. This is when you want to find the angle. Okay? And usually for the first one, we always look at cosine rule first, because this one can be used when there's two sides plus included angle. We always look at this guy first. Okay? If cannot, then we probably use sine rule. Now look at this question. It shows a few. Okay? First, the bearing of S from P. Okay, again, bearing from P means we draw the north at P. So in this case, the north is drawn at P already. And then we count clockwise, which means from the S from P, this guy to this guy is 105 degrees. Okay, which means that inside here, this guy is 75 degrees. Once we write this 75 degrees, it's very obvious that we have one side, two side, and what angle? Included angle. Okay, so with this, Megan, two side included angle, what do we use?
Cosine rule.
Cosine rule. Cosine rule use cosine rule to find which length? The length
QS
is always opposite to hit the angle. Okay, so which means that for A, QS square is equals to 42 square plus 48 square minus 2 bracket 42 48 cosine A, or rather cosine 75. Okay, use your calculator to calculate out everything. So QS square is equals to, now this kind of presentation, put everything in how many significant figure? As many significant figure you have. 2 bracket 42 48. Okay, cosine
Is this formula given?
which one?
The cosine rule.
The first one, yes. This is given. This is not given. The one that is the angle is not given. Okay? 42 square plus 48 square minus 2 times 42, 48 cosine 75. Okay? And then you will have, so how you present? You write 3024.4416, as many as possible. Then we say that QS is equals to, you square root this, okay? You square root this guy. 54.995, which is approximate to 55.0. Okay, meter. Or in this case, yeah, it's meter. Okay, so you see, when you do this kind of trigo question, for sure they will ask you to use sine rule and cosine rule in either one of them. Okay? Jerome, you done for the first one? Jerome? Jerome, you done? Okay, next, the bearing of S from Q. So from Q, we draw the north at Q, which is actually here. Alright, and that means we want this guy, because to S is here. Okay, so we want that angle. After you use the first one, which is cosine rule, right, the second for sure is sine rule one. Okay, so we continue first. Okay, sine angle PQS. Angle PQS is opposite to who? Angle PQ
PS.
is opposite to which length?
PS.
PS, yes. So just write down 48 lor. Okay, equals to, now we need another angle. Sine
75.
over
QS.
QS. But, okay, so which value of QS do we use?
The one with the decimal.
Yeah, the one with the decimal. Alright, so we need to use QS. So this is, we use 54.995.
Sorry. My shift flat.
Okay,
You're saying? Sorry.
you write down first. You write down first. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so in this case, I want the sine PQS as the subject is equals to sine 75 over 54.995 times 48. Now, both of you, at this point of time, right, at this point of time, right, if after you do the first one, QS, right, you should store this to A. Store A. Okay, remember how to store? Use your calculator. So, okay, use your calculator. What you are going to get is, this guy is square root of 3024.4416 something, yeah? Okay, this should be your answer, something like that. Close to your answer, maybe. Alright, how to store? Megan, are you using this calculator?
I know how to store.
You know how to store, okay, good. Shift, store this as your answer. Jerome, you remember how to store as your answer?
Okay.
Okay, yes. So that's why after that, right, when you need to find the sine of PQS, this one you should use your calculator to work it out. Sine 75. Sine 75. Okay, divide by A equal times 48 equal. Okay, you get this, but that's not what you want. You actually wanted the PQS, right? So you just write down angle PQS is equals to inverse sine 0.843. Okay. .57 degree. Alright. And you should store this as your B. Okay, you should store this as your B. So this guy is 57.5 degree. Okay, next. Jerome, are you done for B?
Yeah.
Okay, next I want the area of the whole field. So the area of the whole field is to find, you cannot just find this whole thing by yourself. Let's do, so since the line has been drawn for you, Megan, what is the area of triangle, the new formula?
New formula.
Yeah.
Is that the half AB sine C one?
Yes, half AB sine C, okay? And the AB must be what kind of angle?
Included angle.
Included angle. So this is for the first one, which is PQS. Triangle PQS is equals to this guy. Okay? Then the second one, now, another very important clue we never use is that R is due east of Q. Okay? Which means that this guy is how many degree? 90 degree minus 57.5 degree, and that would be 32.5. Okay, which means this guy is 32.5. Okay, so how do I find the area of SQR? Is also half times 35 times what? Then sine 32.5. Jerome, what is the missing length that is here?
Wait.
You know half AB sine C, right? You know half AB sine C? So I use this length, this angle. What is the length I must, which is the other length I must use?
QS.
QS. Where, how much is QS?
Yeah.
54.995. Okay, so the total area equal, so this guy equals to something, and then this guy equals to something. Megan, do you get the total area already?
Where? Is it 1490?
Times 48 times sine 75 plus 0.5 times 35 times yep, 1490. Okay, so total area is equals to 1490.7563, which is approximate to 1490 meter cube. Okay, Jerome, talk to me, Jerome.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what? Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
The first one, do you know why you must use sine cosine rule?
The first one got A.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calculate QS. First one, find the length. So you know that the A square will always be the longest one. So A square, then you divide 2 and you still use 42 square plus 48 square minus 2, then on the 2 lengths again. Then
Okay, it's not always the longest. It's because you got two side included angle. That is the use of cosine rule. Understand or not? QS is the opposite of the angle.
Okay.
Okay, you use cosine rule for that. Okay, are you done with C?
Yeah.
Okay, pay attention to D first. A drone fly in a straight line from Q to S at a height of 20 meter above ground. This, for part D, you must always draw a new triangle of your own. Okay, Q to S. He fly from Q to S. So this is the 20 meter. Okay, a man at R. Okay, look up at the drone. All right. What is, so then there's another one. Okay, this one is a little bit complicated. Okay, so there's another guy that is supposed to be at R. Okay, so the drone is here. It's flying to here. Okay, at 20 meter. All right, calculate the largest angle of elevation. At which point do you think he will give him the largest angle of elevation? Yes, can try. The guy is standing at R.
Oh.
This would be the, it will be this. It will be the perpendicular
Height.
distance. Okay, perpendicular distance. Okay, this one is a little bit hard. Okay, perpendicular distance. Alright, so first we must find the perpendicular distance first. Megan, do you know why is it the perpendicular distance?
I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
because so you are standing at R. Okay, remember the shortest distance is always the perpendicular distance.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we draw this out, so let's say this is called M, all right, and then this be the drone. Let's say this is BD. The triangle will actually look like this. You are standing at R. You are looking at the drone at D. Okay, at the point that is vertically above M. Angle of elevation is always this. Okay, so first we need to find the MR first. Okay, so the concept is to find the perpendicular distance. We always use the two formula of triangle. Half times base equals to, tell me, what is the other one?
Half AB sine C.
Equals to half AB sine C, yes. Okay, so we always use this formula. So half times the base is QS. Okay, so this guy is the base. Then MR is the perpendicular height. Okay, we are looking for MR. MR is our subject. Understand? Okay, is equals to half AB sine C of QSR. Actually, we already have half AB sine C of QSR, which is here. Here, can see? We already have. Okay, so key that one into your calculator. Half times 35 times alpha A times sine 32.5. This guy is actually 517.10314. Okay, there, because it's here. So MR is equals to 517.10314 divided by half times QS. What is QS? We also already have QS. So that's why you see all this kind of question, right? Everything is linked one. Okay, half times 54.995. Okay, so this guy divide by 0.5 times your A. So MR is equals to 18.80548. This one store also. Which means this guy is 18.80548. Okay? Jerome, what is the height of D to M? Here, look at where here. How much? What is the height of the drone to the ground?
Look at where again?
Huh?
Look at where?
Here. What is the height of the drone to the ground? All these are the same. So how many?
20.
20. So this is 20. Megan, right angle triangle, what do you use?
Picasso.
Yes, right angle triangle always use Picasso. So let the angle of elevation be theta. So this which Picasso do you use for this?
Tangent.
Tangent, because this one is opposite and then this one is adjacent. Jerome, you understand?
Yep.
So tangent theta equals to 20 over 18.80548. Theta equals to inverse tangent. Over 18.80548. So theta is equals to 46.8 degrees. Okay, important thing you all must understand is the shortest distance on a line to another point is always the perpendicular distance. Let me write this down. Let's say, for example, you have A, B, and then you have C. Okay, let's say you have 20 here. Okay, and then this one is, let's say, 80 degree. This one is 35. Okay. Jerome, are you done with the angle of elevation?
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's say now you are at C. What is the shortest distance from C to AB? The shortest distance, right now. The shortest distance of C to AB is always equals to the perpendicular distance. Okay? Which means if I draw a line here, it will be the perpendicular one. So always label this as M. Okay?
This one's a new question, right?
Huh?
This one's a new question, right?
This one is just concept teaching. Concept teaching only.
Okay.
Okay? So half times, what is the base of, okay, so if MC is the perpendicular height, what is the base of the triangle, Jerome?
AB.
Very good. Half times AB times MC is equals to, now, Megan, for this half AB sine C, what are the two length and angle we use?
But you don't have two angles. Eh?
You don't need two angles. You need two sides and the included angle.
Use 80.
Yes, half, 20, and then 35, and then sine
80.
80. Megan, tell me, who is the subject that we want?
Huh?
What is the subject that we want? Subject.
Trying to find.
What am I trying to find? The perpendicular distance, which is who?
MC.
MC. Understand or not? Okay, so this concept must know. That means MC is equals to half times 20, 35 sine 80 over half times 20. Okay, and then you can get the answer. Understand? This is the best way to find area of triangle. Sorry, perpendicular distance. Understand?
Okay.
Okay? Megan, understand already?
Yeah.
Yes, one more thing, one more concept of trigo. Write down. Okay? Okay? When they want sine of a something, the answer is always a what? Jerome? When they want sine of a something, the answer is always a what?
Fraction, is it fraction?
Yes, it's fraction. This one I repeat at least 1,000 times during your N-level days, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me what is the sine of DBC? So DBC is here. Yeah, what's the sine of DBC?
Yeah.
Sine is what over what? Can you tell me or not?
Is it
So. O over?
opposite over A, adjacent.
O over H lah.
A.
So.
Yeah.
Then, so is what over what? 12 over?
12 over 13.
Correct. Understand? Okay? So let's say if I want sine of ABD, I can never sine an obtuse angle. Oh my god. So Megan, sine of ABD is the same as sine of who?
180 minus DBC. Sine 180 DBC.
Okay, so in this case, so even though the concept is this, right, you don't need to write that. You must just tell me sine of ABD. Remember, his brother. Who is his brother?
DBC.
Yes, DBC. So you just need to write this. Don't need to write sine of 180 minus anything. You just need to write his brother. Okay, and This guy is equals to how many? 12 over 13.
Wait, I don't understand that concept though.
This concept, huh?
Yeah.
Because this guy is theta, this guy is 180 minus theta. You know, they are brothers. Theta and 180 minus theta, they are brothers. Don't worry about the concept. Just remember that when you...
Theta is not equals to 180 minus theta, right?
Huh? Sorry again?
But theta is not equals to...
It's not. They are not equal. They are brothers. But the sign of them will give you the same value.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Then the tangent one, leh?
Tangent, they don't have... Tangent will not be tested.
Oh.
But it will also be negative. Okay? But it will not be tested. So, Megan, can you tell me what is the tangent of angle DBC? Sorry, I don't want DBC. I want BDC. Jerome, also think about it first, and then later I'll ask you what's your answer.
Tangent of BGC.
Is it a right angle?
This guy is definitely right angle. If not, you cannot use. Where is BDC? BDC is here. So what is the tangent of angle BDC? Megan.
Tangent of...
What is opposite to the red guy?
5, ah?
Yeah. What is adjacent to the red guy?
No.
So what is the answer?
5 over 12.
5 over 12. Jerome, do you agree or not?
I got it.
Yep. Good. Okay. So let me ask you, what is the cosine of DBC equals to? Megan.
Negative cosine.
No. I just want the cosine of DBC. Negative only comes in when it's an obtuse angle. What is the cosine of DBC? A acute angle will always give you positive one. Obtuse.
A over H.
Yes, so it's 5 over 13. So the cosine of ABD, understand? Here, this one, you cannot cosine an obtuse angle. This guy is equals to the negative cosine of his brother. His brother who is who? DBC. Okay, Jerome, what is the answer for this?
Negative cosine DBC.
Yeah, what is the answer?
DBC.
Isn't it just here?
Yeah.
So what's the answer? Why? What? This guy is just here. What? They are the same thing.
I know. I said the wrong thing. 67.38013505.
I want the cosine.
I thought I said cosine.
Yeah, I don't want the angle. I want the fraction. So it is just a fraction, negative 5 over 13. It's always a fraction, guys.
Yep.
Okay, it is always a fraction.
Wait, so if it's in a right angle triangle, then use the Picasso.
Yes.
Then if it's not in a right angle triangle, then you use the...
Brother. Use the brother. Okay? Okay, one more. Done, ah?
Yeah.
One more, ah? One more. Jerome, what's your answer for AC?
AC. 25.
Okay. You at which part already?
Part 4.
Okay, part 1, what's your answer?
7/25.
Then?
Negative 7/25.
No. Sign, the brother is the same. Positive, positive. Your sign is always positive. Megan, which question are you at?
Only at part 2.
Part 2. Do you get 7/25?
Yeah.
Okay. Jerome, what's your answer for part 3?
7/25.
Part 3, 7/25 also.
Yeah.
Part 4?
Same more.
Huh?
Same.
Cosine.
No.
Cosine positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative.
Okay, so sine positive, cosine negative.
Yes, don't forget.
Mr. Ivan, how to use his brother?
Huh?
How to use his brother? I don't understand.
How to use his whose brother?
The second part.
Part 2 ah?
Yeah.
Because can you sine the obtuse angle? Cannot, right?
Wow.
So sine of ACD is equals to sine of his brother. So his brother is who?
Sine of 180 minus ACD.
No, just write his brother down. That means, yeah, sine of 180 minus ACD, which is actually ACB lah. Don't need to write the 180 minus, just write his brother down.
Oh.
Okay, so what is sine of ACB? Just on top you got 7/25 already.
So it's 7/25.
Yeah. You understand why not? Understand why not, Megan?
Yeah.
ACD and ACB are brothers, but you can only sign. Can you do? And then you already found what is sine ACB already. What? On top.
Yeah.
Understand? So same thing for cosine is the same. For cosine BAC, which is this guy, is adjacent over hypotenuse. Is also 7/25. Understand? But for cosine EAC, can you cosine EAC?
No.
No. So you must look for his brother. His brother is who?
AB.
Yeah, lor. Which is how many? So this one, how you present? Jerome, look here. Jerome.
Yeah.
This guy is equals to negative of his brother. Cosine angle BAC.
BAC.
Yeah, which is equals to negative of 7/25. Just like that.
Okay.
Done, Megan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I want you to go to the front. Go to the very front. Okay. Jerome, you don't have it, never mind. But I will go through with you all some of the important stuff. Okay, red color is in concept. Okay, blue color is the working. All right. So
Okay.
now number 2, sequence and sequence. Okay. First, what is the concept of the sequence for common difference? So you can write down the concept. For common difference is the Tn is equals to a plus d bracket n minus 1, where a is called the first term,
Yep.
d is called the difference.
Difference.
Okay, so I know that 2018 to 2017 is minus 7. Here to here, minus 7. Here to here, minus 7. Here to here, minus 7. So I know that I put this in my T10. 10th term means T10. T10 means your n is equals to 10. Okay? Equals to the A is 2018 plus the difference is -7.
7.
Then n is 10.
Number of term.
The n is the 10th term because I want the 10th term. Here, look here. N is 10. Okay, put this whole thing into the calculator. You get 1955. Okay, 10th term means your n is equals to 10. Alright, so if they want the nth term, yes, now we put this formula. Tn equals to A is 2018 first term plus the difference is -7.
-7.
Okay, times n minus 1. Okay, please do not leave this as the answer. Always open it up. 2018 minus 7n. I multiply this to him, multiply this to him, plus 7. So that's why I will get equals to 2025 minus 7n. So write down. Tn is equals to 2025 minus 7n. So when they want common difference, it is just this. Okay? Explain why the number 3 does not appear in the sequence. So let's now we have our Tn. This guy is our Tn. Okay? Which means that let's assume 3 is in the sequence. Okay? Means that whatever formula I make, okay, 3 can happen. So now I put the 7n to the one side equals to n is equals to 288.857 or something like that, which is not okay. So right now, since n is not an
whole number.
yes or integer, okay, because if your number works, if your answer work right, if 3 is in the sequence right, n will give you a whole number. Since n is not an integer, okay, 3 does not appear. Okay, Megan, understand the last part?
Yeah, but why you use 3 equals to 2025 minus 7?
Because you see, you know what's the significance of Tn? That means
This is the nth term.
yeah, this is the nth term, correct? That means 3. There must be a n whereby 3 will appear inside. You see, what does you see this 2018 right? 201, 2011, 2004, 1997. This is called T1. Understand? This is called T2. This is called T3. This is called T4.
Yeah.
Okay. That means if 3 is inside the sequence, right? There must be a n. There must be a n. There must be a T something that I can find 3 inside.
Yeah.
Okay. But I work it out. I get my n is not a whole number. Then that's why 3 will not appear already. If your n is a whole number, then 3 will be that term. Okay. Done?
Yep.
Megan, done?
Yeah.
Okay. So the last part, when it's always explain something appear in the sequence, right? Always let your Tn be equals to that guy, then see whether your n can be a whole number or not. Understand? Okay. Number 5. Sum of interior angle. Jerome.
N minus 2 times 180.
Well done. N minus 2 times 180 degree. Sum of exterior angle.
360 over N.
That's 360 only. Okay? 360 over N is one. One of them.
Okay.
This is called sum. Yeah?
Mm.
Okay? So they say calculate the interior angle of a 10-sided figure. Okay? So the sum is these two. So if I want one interior angle, it will be equals to, Megan, can you tell me? M minus 2 times 180 degree divided by, how many interior angle are there in an n-sided figure?
N.
Yes, n. Okay? Then one exterior angle, it will be equals to 3, that's the 360 over n. Understand? Okay? So they want one interior angle. That would be 10 minus 2 times 180 degree divided by 10. This one, just use your calculator. Okay? You'll get 144 degree. Okay? If you do not want to use the interior angle formula to do it, right? Can you use the exterior angle formula to do it? You also can. Just write down one exterior angle, because it's always easier to remember that exterior angle is 360 divide by 10, which is equals to 36 degree. Understand? Then one interior angle and exterior angle are adjacent angle. That means they add together to become 180. You also get 144. Make you understand?
Yeah.
Ivan,
Yeah.
I do 6. I need to check that one.
Sure. Okay. So according to your law of indices, number 1, they must all be the same base. Are they same base? Yes, they are same base. So when they divide, what happened? The power will, Megan, when they divide, the power will minus. So this is minus 3. Be careful. Okay, is equals to 6 to the power of 2. This means that m plus 3 is equals to 2. M equals to 1.
I do wrong here.
Careless, You use m minus 3 equals to 2,
Yeah.
So all you need to do sometimes is to put the m back to your calculator, see whether you get 6 square or not.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Alright. So for B, I know you can just key to calculator. I would like to actually take this opportunity to go through this standard form again with you. So remember, let's say I want to put it into a standard form. Okay, this guy must be 3.7. So I move 1, 2, 3. So this guy is 3.7 times 10 to the power of, if you are moving to your right, it means negative 1, 2, 3, negative 3 times 10 to the power of 6. Okay, so now if I combine this together, this will become 3.7 times 10 to the power of 3. Okay, put it in standard form first. Okay, the second guy, is it already in standard form? Yes, it's already in standard form, so it doesn't matter. The third guy, is it in standard form? No, so 370. The decimal is here, I move to the left. Means this is 3.7 times 10 to the power of 2. Then times 10 to the power of negative 3. Okay, this means that it's equals to 3.7 times 10 to the power of, when you multiply, the power will add.
Plus.
2 minus 3, it will be negative 1. Okay, then for 37, it's just 3.7 times
10 to the power of 1.
Very good. Okay, so in this case, it's very clear which guy is the smallest and which guy is the largest. Okay, so the smallest will definitely be the 10 to the power of negative 1 guy. Do not write it as this form. Always write the question form. That means the question is this. Times 10 to the power of negative 3, followed by 3.37, followed by 3.7 times 10 to the power of 3, which is actually 0.0037 times 10 to the power 6, followed by the largest one is 3.7 times 10 to the power 5. Okay? Megan, okay?
Yeah.
Remember, okay? So conversion of standard form into standard form. The guy, this guy must always be between 1 to 10. Okay? Cannot be 37, cannot be 0.37, cannot be anything like else. Can only be 3.7. This one. Okay, the important thing about this one is the first one. Cube root of 8. Jerome, what do we get?
Cube root of 8.
Yeah. Must know by heart.
Aiyo.
Use calculator also okay. This will be
Cube root of 8 or 8?
cube root of 8 is equals to what?
Okay, wait. 2.
2, okay? And then 2 followed by x to the power of. So now when you see you have a cube root, means the power divided by
3.
yeah, so x to the power of 2 times. Next one, look here, the power negative 5 only belongs to the y. Megan, I go through with you this one 1,000 times. So what happened to this y?
I'll bring up.
Bring up. The 3 can bring up or not?
No.
The 3 cannot bring up because the negative 5, Jerome, the negative 5 only belongs to the
Negative 5
only belongs to
only
the
belongs to the y.
y. So only the y can go up. Understand? So that's why the answer is 2x squared y to the power of 5 over 3. Okay? Hopefully you can write your concept somewhere, you know, so that I don't have to keep on repeating all these easier ones. All these are the easier ones. That means, you know, you have to, once you see already, you need to be able to do it. Okay? The harder ones, of course, I can go through with you sometime, like matrices set you know, vectors okay? Megan, you haven't do vectors in school, right?
No.
What are you doing now in school?
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay. The other girls also haven't do vectors. They just finished standard deviation.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Next. Ken invested this amount, 12,000, into a fund which pays a compound interest. Formula for compound interest is given, okay, but I'll write this down for you. Is A equals to P bracket 1 plus R over 100 to the power of T. Okay? So, when you see this kind of question, always write down the stuff. I invested 12,000, means the 12,000, Jerome, is my what? Principal. Good. Okay? And then the compound, 4% is the what? Rate. Okay? But be careful. It's compounded. What is the most important thing? Half yearly. So what must happen to the rate? The rate must, so once you see half yearly, your R must be equals to 4 divided by 2 equals to 2%. You must change your R first. Other than the R, Megan, what is the other thing that you need to change? Megan?
It's money.
Yeah? What is the other thing you need to change? You need to change the time, because in 5 years, Megan, how many half yearly are there?
10.
10. So how to get 10? It's 5 times 2, which is equals to 10. Understand? When you compound half yearly, your interest must divide by 2. Your time must times 2. When you compound quarterly, your R must divide by 4. Your time must times 4. Then now you can put everything inside. So A is equals to 12,000 bracket 1 plus 2 over 100 to the power of 10. Use your calculator to find out what is it. 12,000 bracket 1 plus 2 over 100, okay, to the power of 10. And then you will have
14,627.
very good, 14,627.93. Money must always put into decimal place. And this is where, Jerome, you will put this as a final answer, but it's wrong.
Huh? What? Oh, no. Because you take the... you find the amount already, so you must take the... I need process. You need to take this amount, the amount minus the principal.
Correct. Megan, do you understand why?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful. And this is where most of you will lose your marks in.
What's A?
Amount at the
Amount.
end.
Oh.
A is equals to principal plus interest. Okay?
Okay.
Number 8A. Jerome, what technique is this?
Complete the square.
Complete the square. Megan, you can remember how to complete the square or not?
Oh.
Okay, so to complete the square, this guy is equals to x squared minus 8x plus
8x. 8 over 2.
Very good. 8 over 2 square minus
8 over 2 square.
8 over 2 square plus
11.
11. Well done. The first three guy will complete the square. This guy will become x minus 4, the whole thing square. Okay, then after that, the behind few guys, use your calculator. Negative 16 plus 11, that will be negative 5. Okay, don't forget the technique of completing the square. It is a must know. Okay, so this will be x minus 4 squared minus 5. Okay, the hence, second part is the hence part. It will always be like that one. Okay, Jerome, when you do your N level, you also did like this a million times. The hence part is always must make use of the first part. Okay, this guy equals to 0 means that x minus 4 square minus 5 is also equals to 0. Because this and this, they are the same. I bring the 5 over, x minus 4 square equals to 5. X
Square root 5.
Yes, equals to, there's two answers. One is the
Plus minus.
positive one
Negative.
or the negative square root 5. So use your calculator to find out what is square root 5 plus 4 or negative square root 5 plus 4, which is equals to this or this.
Yeah, I forgot how to complete the square.
Okay. Look here. Look here. Look at him. Always look at him. Okay? The 8 over 2 always comes from him.
Oh.
Okay? And then because 8 over 2, this guy is 4, right? This guy is my B. This guy, the 4 is here. Okay? Megan, look at the red one.
Yeah.
So this guy is x squared plus 11x plus, always write down, plus what square minus what square first, then minus 4. So plus what square?
11.
11 over 2 square minus 11 over 2 square. The first three guy will always complete the square. This guy put inside bracket is x plus or minus?
Plus.
Plus what?
11 over 2.
Yes, just 11 over 2, just the b only. Okay, the whole thing square, understand? Because this guy is your 2ab, understand? Okay, then the behind these two, go and use your calculator to work out. That means minus something here. Okay, and then the third part, it will always be linked one. Alright. Megan, you wrote down the hands already?
What hands?
There, this B, 8B.
Oh, yeah.
You wrote down already?
Yeah.
It's always linked one, okay? Now, you did complete the square, right? This guy is y equals to x minus 4 square minus 5. What does it mean? Jerome, can you remember what does it mean or not? There's a few things. Number one, it is a U-shaped graph. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, why is it U-shaped? Because of x squared. the x square is positive. Okay? Number 2. Okay, if it's a U shape, the minimum point coordinate, that means the bottom of the U shape. What is the x coordinate of the bottom of the U shape? Is 4, negative 5. Okay, how to get 4? Look at him. X minus 4 equals to 0. X equals to? You equate this guy to 0. X equals to?
Wait. X minus 4 is 0.
Yeah. So x equals to?
Uh, 4.
Yeah, there. That's the x coordinate law. Then this guy is the y coordinate. And it's always
Must always equate. It's not minus 4.
It's not minus 4, it's 4. Yeah, the x guy must always equate. Okay?
Okay.
So I put here. Okay, and then you know it's a U-shaped graph, right? Can you see this? And this? What do you think that this 6.24 and 1.76 are?
Where is 6.24?
There, on top.
Oh.
These two guys are actually your x-intercept. Okay? So it will be alright. In fact, it should not be this, it should be higher because this one is my y-intercept.
Y-intercept.
This guy is 1.76. This guy is 6.24. This guy is 11. So this guy is the y equals to x squared minus 8x plus 11. Okay? After you complete the square, when you want to draw this graph, always label talk about the few things. Number 1 is a U shape. The minimum point is at here. Number 3, the x-intercept, right, are always your answers. They will always ask you to find the answers. That means when y equals to 0. Okay, which is actually here. Then number 4, your y-intercept, right, is when x equals to 0. So when you sub 0, 0, this guy is the c. You will always be this guy. It will always be this constant that is here. Okay, so always remember, after you do complete the square, it will always tell you the turning point. It can be a minimum point, it can be a maximum point. And the last one, they want line of symmetry. Where is the line of symmetry? The line of symmetry is always at the turning point there. So the turning point is here, so this is a line of symmetry. It will cut down. Cut at where? It will cut at x equals to 4, right? So the line of symmetry is?
X equals to 4.
Well done. Megan, do you know why it's x equals to 4?
Yeah.
Because it's a vertical line, okay? Make sure you know where you write all these things. Make sure you keep them properly, so that whenever your school give you papers to do and you're not sure what to do, you can go back here and refer. Jerome, okay?
Yep.
Yeah, must make sure you know where you keep this, because all these concepts I've already gone through with you 1,000 times before your N level last year.
Actually, the line of symmetry, right, isn't it the difference between the 2 points divided by 2?
But you already got the turning point, Mas. Can you see this turning point is 4, negative 5? Yeah.
But the answer is not the same.
Because you cannot use 6.24 only. It should be 6.24 plus 1.76 divided by 2. You try? Plus, not minus. It's a plus b over 2, not a minus b over 2.
Oh yeah, that's 4.
Okay? This one must know. Jerome, this one your weighted WA1 you got this wrong.
Which one again?
This question, your WA1.
WA1.
Or CA1 or whichever, the one that you got, the only test that you did in the first quarter. You got this question wrong. So make sure you know how to do this from now on. Understand?
Okay.
Okay, next, box and whisker. In terms of concept of the box and whisker, alright, this one is the lowest value. This one is the highest value. The one in the middle is the, Jerome, mean or median?
Median.
Median, good. On the left side of the median, Megan, is the
Lower quartile.
and then the upper quartile. How to find the range?
Upper quarter minus lower quarter.
That's interquartile range. How to find the range? Highest value minus lowest value.
Lowest.
Okay?
Yep.
Highest value is 63. Minus 19, 18, 17. 46. Okay, and then you must. Who has an older employee, Megan? Company A or company B?
A.
Why?
Median is higher.
Yes, because the median age of employees in company A is higher than company B. Okay? There are more employees who are below 30-year-old in company A than company B. Oh, anyway, the answer this one should be agree. Okay, there are more employees who are below 30-year-old in company A than in company B. Agree or disagree? Okay, is disagree. Because both at 30, right, both all these lies on the what quartile?
Lower
Both
quartile.
are lower quartile. What does lower quartile means? Lower quartile is the 25%, right? Because there are 25% of employees of each company who are age 30 and below. Okay, so that means they are the same number. Okay, therefore they have the same number. Number of employees who are (30 years and below). Okay, and employees is picked at random from company B. Okay, so how many people are there in company B? So that is the denominator that you need to look for. Megan, how many people are there in company B?
200.
I think it's 200.
Yeah, 200.
200, okay. Okay, how many, find the probability that the employee age between 30 to 55, okay? Then you would realize that just nice that 30 is at the lower quartile. 55 is at the
Upper quartile.
upper quartile. Means that the number of employee, or rather, okay, we can say that the age that is less than equals to 30 is 25, 200 people. 25% of 200 people is they are 50. Okay, and then how many people are aged less than 55? Is 75% of
200.
yes, which is equals to.
Upper quartile, lower quartile already.
That's why I told you you must have a system to remember this, because I teach this one I just teach you 2 weeks ago. 1 week we didn't have lesson because of Good Friday, right? Lower quartile means the lower 25%. Upper quartile means 75% and below.
Okay.
Okay? So this is 150. So how many workers are between 55 to 30?
Do we take the medium?
No. We do this for a reason. See, there are 50 workers that's less than 30. There are 150 workers that's less than equals to 55. So how many people are in between?
100.
How do you get 100?
150 minus 50.
150 minus 50. Megan, do you understand?
Yeah.
Remember, cumulative frequency is always that amount or what? Or more or less? That amount or less. Okay? So to find the in-between, we always use the bigger amount or less minus the smaller amount or less. Okay? So this one is equal to 100. So which means there's 100 over 200. So the probability is equal to half. Okay? Okay? This one, test on Pythagoras theorem and conversion. Okay? So the size of the TV is measured diagonally in inches. Okay, a TV has dimension of 40 by 60. Find the size of the TV. Okay, so the diagonal is equals to the square root of 40 square plus 60 square.
72.111025551.
Okay, so you got 72.111. Just leave it as 0.111, it's okay. But your calculator, you should not erase it. You should leave as a raw value, 72.111025551. Okay? Because after that they want, okay, you can write this as cm first. Then to convert it to inches, this guy, you can say that it's equal because the units are there. That's why the units are so important. 1 inch is equals to 2.54 cm. So this one is times or divide to get the inch. Divide. Okay. Megan, do you understand why divide?
Yeah.
You will have 28. So just use your calculator. A and S divide. Okay, 16, which is 28.4 inches. Okay, And then the next part, test about percentage and finance. An electronics store offers 20% discount store-wide. Ali wishes to buy a new TV that costs $2,298. All TV sets have additional Y% off after the discount. So this is after the discount. Okay, find the value of X and Y. Okay, so X equals to 20% off means you're left with how many percent? 80. So 80 over 100 times 2298, which is equals to 1838.40. Okay, remember to put your unit sign and also the 2 decimal place. Unit sign maybe no need because the unit sign is already there. Alright, this is the tricky one. After Y% off, okay, it becomes 1562.64, or rather after 20% off, after Y% off, total amount paid is equals to addition after Y% off. Yeah, so that's the amount that you need to pay. Okay. So basically, what is the working? The working is this: 1838.40 times. Now, Y is the percent. Y is the percent, right? Remember how we get the 80%? We use 100 minus 20, right? So this is like 100 minus Y over 100. Okay, is equals to 1562.64. Okay. Why? Because this guy is the discount. This guy is the original. Okay, so which means 100 minus Y over 100 is equals to 1562.64 over 1838.4. So you got 100 minus Y over 100 is equals to 17 over 20. Okay. 17 over 20 is also equals to, I times 5 to him, I times 5 to him, 85 over 100. Okay, which means that 100 minus Y is equals to 85. Y is equals to 15. So Y is 15%.
I mean, if I find 1% first, then take one, the 1838.40 minus 1562.64, right?
Also can.
Then I take that one can.
Can. That means you find out what is the discount first, right? Also can.
Yeah.
The discount is equals to 1838.40 minus 1562.64. Also can. Equals to this amount, right? Yeah. So this guy is 275.76. So this is the discount. Then you use 275.76 over which one? 1838 or 1562?
1838.
Yes, must always be the base.
Yeah.
Okay, you can write this one. Y equals to. Okay, you also get 15. Okay, but what I want you to angle is must always know this, 100 minus Y. Megan, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Set. You all sure forget one. Okay, so the universal set is x between 2 to 9. Always make it a good habit to write down what are the values here if it is countable. That means if you can count this, then let's write it down. That means there's supposed to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. List all the factors of 18 that are inside this. So what are the factors of 18 that is inside this?
2, 3, 6,
6, 9.
9. Yeah, that's it.
That's it, okay. And then G are all the prime number that's inside here. So actually, in the way I write this is also not very good. You should also always put it in the set form. Okay, so what are all the prime numbers that is inside this universal set? 2, 3,
5, 7. Yeah.
Okay. Megan, what is the list of element in F prime? Can you remember what is F prime or not?
Outside F.
Outside F. So what are outside F?
4,
Yeah.
7, 8, 10.
4, 5, 7, 8, 10. If you write this right, 1 mark gone.
Must put the set two.
Very good. Must put the bracket.
Do they call it column or what's the term?
No, it's just it's a set law. It's just called a set. Okay. All right. F union G. What is the English word for union?
With.
Not union, another word for union.
N, right?
N is intersect. Very good. You are on the right track. N is intersect. So it is not or. Yes, or. As long as you are in the F or you are in the G, you can count already. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The repeated one don't count. So look at where I write. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one repeated. 5 and 6.
Yes.
So this is total 6.
Wait, what?
Number of element. They are not looking for the element. They are looking for a number of element. How many are there? So we count how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeated one don't count. 5, 6. Okay, the next one. Explain why. What is this sign mean?
It's an element.
It's an element. Very good. Belong to also can. What does this? F intersect G. Okay, intersect means those that appear twice in both F and G. F intersect G. Let's tell me what are in F intersect G, Megan.
2, 3.
Any more?
No.
No. Very good. So explain why. 2 is both a prime number and a factor of G of 18. Understand? So if you can think of union as or and intersect as and, it's like probability like that. N means plus. Sorry, N means times. Or means plus. You can get it already.
Wait, I don't understand the 2 belongs to F intersect G.
Because F inter G is this is a set. An element can belong to a set. Only an element can belong to a set. This is just notation. That means 2 is inside F intersect G. See, 2 it belongs to F intersect G. Okay? Look here. So if I want, can I write like that or not? 2 is a subset of F intersect G. Can or not?
I forgot a subset.
So only a set can be another subset. A 2 is an element. Can an element be a subset? Can an element be a subset? Jerome, can an element be a subset or not? Cannot. Only a set can be a subset of another set. So what can I do to these two to make it become a set? Jerome, are you there? Megan? What can I do to the 2 to make it become a set? Now this 2 is an element. What can I do to make 2 become a set? A set must always have the what?
The bracket
Yeah,
thing.
I make this to a bracket. Yes. Then this guy is called a set. Now, is the set containing 2 a subset of him? Yes or no?
The what?
Is this set that is containing 2 a subset of F intersect G?
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Then this can happen. Okay? Okay, next one, shade P intersect Q prime. Where do you think it is? Megan, can
Is
you
it the middle part?
Yeah. Jerome,
Huh?
where you go just now?
I didn't go anywhere. I was here.
But I asked you question, you never answered me.
Or maybe got hang.
Yeah. P intersect Q prime.
Is it the middle part?
No. That's P intersect Q. Q.
The P that is not I don't know how to describe.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerome, you understand why?
Yep.
P and Q prime. You think of intersect as N. Okay? Q prime means I'm inside P but and I'm not inside Q. This is the only place. Okay? And the next one. Draw R such that R intersect S. What is this? Megan, what is this?
Not a set.
No.
I don't know what's that.
Empty set.
That means there's no element that is inside. Another way of drawing empty set is, okay? So how to draw R such that means they do not have any intersection, no? So where can you draw R?
Beside S.
Can hit or not?
Cannot.
Yep, so this is R. Okay, this question I don't like you to name, I would like you to show. What is the easiest way of showing similar triangle? What is the easiest way of showing similar triangle? Always use the AA. That means just prove that two triangles are similar. Two angles are similar. Okay? What I would like you to do is always draw the smaller one on the outside. That is the same shape but different size. Okay, that means this one is T, this one is S, and then this one is P. Okay, first say the angle STP is equals to angle
RQP.
Very good, RQP, because they are right angle. Next is the common angle. Angle SPT, which is this one, is equals to angle RPQ. Okay, common angle. So always first choice we use AA to prove similarity. Okay, And then the trick question, because it's PQR, so PQR must correspond with, you look at how I draw, PTS. You write any other combination is totally considered wrong. Okay, next one, PQ is 8. So this one is 8. QR is 6. Okay, PR is 10. Oh, they give you all three, this one. Okay. Find the length of ST where T is the midpoint. Okay, so which means this guy, if T is the midpoint, means that this one is 5 and then this one is 5. Which means here is 5 and ST is your unknown. Okay, using my technique of doing the, what is the technique to solve the proportionality, Jerome?
big over small, then big over
Very
small.
good. You can use big over small equals to big over small, or the other way around. Okay. In this case, we should use small over big lah. Okay. Why? Because ST is my unknown. ST is the small one ma. So, Megan, ST right is the unknown. ST must over which length? Tell me. What is the corresponding length of ST?
RQ.
Very good. RQ is equals to, give me another two length that correspond. Megan.
Me?
Yeah.
PT
Over
PQ.
PQ, yeah. You write this, nothing will go wrong. So this means that ST over 6 is equals to 5 over 8. Then just multiply the 6 up to them. ST is equals to 5 over 8 times 6. Work out your calculator. You can leave it in decimal, it's fine.
Or you can cross multiply also, right?
You cross multiply, no use, you got to divide the 8 again, you know? Because this is the unknown, ma. Understand? This is the technique I always tell you during the sine rule, cosine, sine rule. Remember? Don't need to cross multiply because ST is the only one that you need. So just times the 6 up can already.
Okay.
If not, you still need to bring it back down again.
Yeah.
That would be 3.75. So use the small over big equals to small over big, or the other way around, you won't go wrong, and always remember to draw. Similarity and congruency. Okay, number 13 is a super technical question, which a lot of students, normal, students, right, they will not remember how to do one. So please learn this and apply this when necessary. All right. The radius of a cylinder increased by 25% and the height decreased by 50%. Calculate the percentage decrease, okay? So normally, what is the volume of a cylinder? Formula for volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder is not given.
Pi R. Pi R H, is it?
Pi RH is
Pi R H.
2 pi RH is the surface area. I want volume.
Oh, I forgot.
Cross-section area times height. Just cross-section area. What's the cross-section area here?
Pi
R square times height. Volume is always cross-section area times height, okay? So this is the volume. Okay, it's pi R square H. Now, I want you to write this. The new radius is equals to, if I increase something by 25%, right? I become how many R? Megan?
1.25.
Well done. This is the thing that you must know. At Sec 4 you must know, because this kind of question will also come out in the percentage change in direct inverse proportion. Okay? The new H, Jerome, if you decrease by 50%, means you're how many H now? Half H or 0.5. Understand? Okay? So I want you to write the new V equals to pi. The radius is 1.25, like that. The R must be inside, The R must be inside. Okay, and then the height is 0.5 h. Okay. Now I want to use you to use your calculator. Take 1.25 square times 0.5. 1.25 square times 0.5. And tell me
0.7125.
how many?
0.78125.
0.78125 pi r square h. Understand? So this is your new v.
Okay.
That means the new v increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Decrease. Because do you know why is pi r square h equals to not? Megan, what is pi r square h equals to?
What?
What is pi r square h equals to?
Volume.
Yeah, which is the v ma. So the new v is 0.78125 v. So was there a percentage increase or decrease? Decrease by how many percent? So how do you write? The original one is always, so percent.
One.
Yes, the original is always 1 equals to 1 minus 0.78125 times
100.
well done. Okay, and that would be equals to, use your calculator to get 21.875. Okay, 21.875 do not change to 3 significant figure because this one is exact form. Understand?
But I said give answer one decimal place.
Oh, okay, thanks for correcting. So then it's 21 point.
9. Yeah.
Understand? I hope you all can appreciate this question. Okay? And remember how to do it from now on. Not just pertaining to this question, but also the technicality or the concept of percentage. Okay? This one is a confirm come out in O-level kind of question. O-level always like to test whether you know where does the line cut or not. Megan, you done?
Yep.
So for this, concept-wise, if I cut x-axis, Megan, sub what?
Y0.
Yes. If I cut y-axis, sub what?
X0.
X equals to 0. Okay, but because in this case that the line, the equation of the line is given to you, right? So that's one, concept number one. Concept number two, y equals to mx plus c. Jerome, what does m means? Gradient. Megan, what does c means?
X-intercept.
Jerome, what do you think? Y-intercept, okay? The c is y-intercept, huh? Alright, so you look at L1, what is the y-intercept? Minus 3, right? So A or B is negative. That would mean it's the A or the B. Megan, where is the
B?
Where is the y-intercept? A or B? A. So the coordinate of A, right, is negative 3, 0 or 0, negative 3?
X first.
Yeah, so the x is how many? 0, right?
0.
Yeah, negative 3. Okay, so for B, we write down sub y equals to 0, which means 0 is equals to 3 over 4x minus 3. Bring the minus 3 over, 3 over 4x equals to 3. Multiply by, then use your calculator, just divide by 3 over 4.
4.
So this guy is 4, 0.
Yeah. 7, 8.
Okay, L2 is a reflection along the y-axis. So that means if this guy is 4, right? What is this guy here, Megan?
What?
What is it? What is this guy here? This one. Here is 4. If it's a reflection, what is that?
minus 4.
Minus 4. Jerome, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Write down the equation. Equation means in the form of y equals to mx plus c. Okay, so this one is going up. That's why the gradient is 3 over 4. If it's going down and it cuts at the exact 2 points, what do you think is the gradient? So this line going up, the gradient is equals to 3 over 4, right? This guy going down, what do you think is his gradient?
Negative 3 over 4.
Yes, negative 3 over 4. Okay, this last one is very hard. Find the exact value of cosine BAC. Where is BAC? So look at the red one.
Oh.
Can you find, BAC is a what angle? Obtuse angle, right? Can you find the cosine of an obtuse angle? No. So Megan, who is his brother?
180. No. Negative cosine.
Yes.
Times 180 minus that guy.
Yes. So what is 180 minus that guy? Can you tell me the name of his brother? No, I'm only concerned with what is his name.
The small one, the CA, then
B A. Where's his brother? His brother is here, right?
BA Y.
Oh. This guy is O. Yes. And that is the cosine of BAO. Understand? Okay. Then here comes the trick part. What is cosine of BAO? So if this guy is the angle, where is the adjacent? The adjacent is here, right? So here to here is how many? Jerome, here to here is how many? The blue one. Or rather the green one. Here to here, how many?
This might
I don't need the negative sign, I just want the value.
3.
Very good. Megan, do you know why here is 3?
Yeah.
Okay, adjacent over what? Jerome, cosine.
Adjacent
Hypotenuse is where? This one, right? So this one how many? It asks you this one 3. This one is how many? O to B is how many? 4. So the hypotenuse is how many? 3, 4 and what is Pythagorean triplet?
4 square plus 3
3 square, yes.
Is it negative 3 or
3, 4 and 5 will always be the Pythagorean triplet. Okay, so the answer is? Megan, tell me what's the answer? Negative?
Cosine.
Yes, negative cosine BAO. So what is the answer?
Negative A over H.
Which is?
4 over 5.
A, adjacent.
3 over 5.
3 over 5. Okay. L3 can be drawn on the same axis. Explain why L1 and L3 do not meet. What kind of line will never meet each other? Parallel. So why are they parallel?
Same gradient.
Well done. Okay. L1 and L3 have gradient equals to 3 over 4. Okay. Since they are parallel, they do not meet. Okay, so good that these kind of things come up to your mind. Okay? Next, geometrically similar. Megan, when you see geometrically similar, what are two concepts that must come to your mind?
Similarity and congruence.
Close. So if they are geometrically similar, what two concepts must come to your mind? I give you the first one. A1 over A2 is equals to?
B1 over B2.
Nonsense. L1 over L2 what?
Okay, I get it. Square.
Square. Yes. Okay. Then V1 over V2. Jerome?
Which one over which two?
L and H can
It's the same,
change.
man.
Can change.
Okay.
Cube, yes. Okay, so you must know, right? To paint something, right, we're talking about area or volume.
Area.
Very good. So write this down. To fill the water, right, we're talking about volume. Understand? Okay? The height and the L can change. It's the same, interchangeable. So this means that 120 over 480 is equals to P over 50 square. This because this one is the area, this one is the length. This one is the A1, this one is the L1, this is L2, this is A2, this is V1, this is V2. Understand or not? Okay? Even though they are talking about time and the cost, right? But because the ratio is proportionate, okay? The ratio is proportionate. Then don't go and square it. Go and Go and square root the other side. So 480 is 1 over 4. Then you, okay, so which means that P over 50 bracket square is equals to 1 over 4. P over 50 is equals to
1 over 4. Square 1
which
over
is
4.
1 over 2. Okay, so P is equals to 20.
25.
Well done. Okay? Same thing. V1 is 120. In this case, I can use V2 over V1, no problem. Okay, but because this is, in this one, right? So maybe let this guy be equals to X. X over 123 is equals to?
What? X equals to 123.
X over. Yeah, 50 over 25. Bracket. Cube, because water is talking about volume.
Yeah.
Okay, so X is equals to 50 over 25, then power 3, and then multiply by 123. 984. And this is in terms of minute. Okay, and this guy is equals to how many hours and how many minutes? I teach you all. Actually, I think I teach you all already before. See, okay. Wait. I go and change to my calculator. Change to my. Okay. Can see my calculator.
Yeah.
Can see my calculator. Yeah. So you got 984 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Press this stopwatch button. Okay, 984. Press this equal, and then press the stopwatch button. Oh, but this one will only give you in minute. They will not give you in. Okay. Oh, sorry. You need to divide by 60 first. 984 divide by 60 because you need to put in hour, right?
Yeah.
You get this one, right? Jerome, can you see my calculator?
Can.
Then press the stopwatch You know where's the stopwatch? Here.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
So what is that? Megan, do you get it?
16,
Yep.
16 hour and?
24 minutes.
So this is 16 and then this is 24. Okay? Okay, I will stop here. I will continue to cover this on every Thursday. So Megan, you can come in on every Thursday. Okay. Jerome, you got homework to ask me, right?
Yeah.
But
I'll try to do
But
first.
that one is not to ask me one, you know. That one is confirm you know how to do one,
Oh, is it?
Huh?
I didn't check.
Because it's like algebra, you know. Huh?
Okay.
So let me just go through a few of them. Megan, you can still continue to stay a while and look at this algebra thingy, but
I need to go because I have another class
okay,
now.
sorry, bye.
Okay, bye.
Number 7, grouping. Make the subject. Common denominator. You try first today. Okay?
Yeah.
After this, go and try first. Don't know, text me. Okay, bye.
Later you free or not?
I free.
Okay, I see. I need to figure out how to add the ultimate team first.
Huh? You haven't played Ultimate Team?
No, I don't know how to play online.
You don't know how to play online. You no, you must add me as friend first.
Yeah, I know. But how I don't know how
You
to
blink
go.
now, meh?
Later lah. I still got a bit of
Yeah, you do
things.
first. You text me when you want to play.
Okay.
Maybe I'm free, maybe I'm not free. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.